Think about the last time you sat in complete silence. No phone, no music, no podcast playing in the background, no screens, just you and your own thoughts. If that idea makes you slightly uncomfortable, you are not alone. In fact, silence has become something we actively run away from. Every single day, you wake up and within seconds you reach for a glowing rectangle. Before you have even processed how you feel, you are absorbing hundreds of short videos, thousands of images, and endless streams of data. You swipe, you scroll, you consume. But at the end of the day, despite taking in all of this information, your mind feels entirely empty. You are overstimulated, yet completely underwhelmed. You feel an invisible exhaustion. We are living in an era of unprecedented convenience. We have built machines that can think for us, speak for us, and create for us. But beneath the surface, we are losing something vital. We are trading the power of our own minds for the comfort of the algorithm. This is the death of deep thinking. The architecture of your mind is actively changing. Every time you face a moment of friction, a blank page, a difficult email, a complex decision, your instinct is no longer to pause and reflect. Your instinct is to outsource the problem. When you endlessly scroll or rely on artificial intelligence to generate an instant answer, you are training your brain to seek out the destination without ever taking the journey. But life is the journey. As the visionary thinker Simon Sinek points out, AI is remarkable at providing us with the final output. It can write the perfect email, it can paint the beautiful picture, but it steals the excruciating, beautiful struggle of doing the work yourself. It is the struggle that makes you grow. The frustration of trying to organize your thoughts, the friction of learning something new, that is where confidence is built. When you let a machine skip the process for you, you get the result, but you lose the personal growth. When algorithms feed you constant bite-sized stimulation, they literally hijack your biology. Research reveals that addictive, compulsive digital behaviors stem from a dangerous imbalance in the brain. The technologies you use every day flood your dopamine circuits with immediate, effortless rewards. You get the answer instantly. But at the exact same time, the neural pathways responsible for your executive functions begin to fade away. Your attention span shrinks. Your ability to solve complex problems decreases. Your capacity to sit with a difficult task without getting distracted simply vanishes. Technology has built us a fleet of beautiful, fast boats. But in the process, we are forgetting how to swim. What happens when the storm comes and you don't know what to do? What is the true cost of this frictionless world? As our dependence on these intelligent systems grows, our ability to think deeply dies. Recent clinical studies assessing the impacts of AI in daily life found that extended use of these tools directly results in cognitive overload, severe mental exhaustion, and a decreased ability to make basic human decisions. We no longer trust our own judgment. We are outsourcing our memory, our critical thinking, and now, even our human connections. Imagine having a difficult argument with someone you love. The tension is high. You want to fix it. So you type the details into an AI chatbot and ask it to write the perfect apology. It gives you a flawless, emotionally balanced response. You send it. You did everything right, but you removed the humanity. What makes people beautiful is not that we get everything right, it is that we get things wrong. In Japanese culture, there is a design concept called wabi-sabi, finding beauty in that which is temporary or imperfect. A handmade wooden bowl is beautiful exactly because it is unique and slightly uneven. When you try to present a perfectly curated robotic version of yourself to the world, you lose your authenticity. When you remove human error, you remove humanity. It is our shared struggle and our willingness to bumble through a difficult conversation that actually brings us closer together. By avoiding the messy, awkward struggle of real communication, you forget how to truly listen. By escaping into short, loud videos the moment you feel bored, you lose the patience required to read, to understand, and to deeply connect. This is why, in a world where we are more connected than at any point in human history, we are drowning in an epidemic of loneliness. We have replaced genuine vulnerability with curated perfection. Deep thinking requires quiet focus, and deep relationships require imperfection. We are actively losing both. But this is not where your story ends. The power to reclaim your mind is still right there, in your hands. It begins with a single, radical act: stepping away. To protect your brain from this digital dependence, psychologists urge you to return to the physical world. Engage in offline activities that force you to focus, to build, and to struggle. Pick up a physical book. Feel the weight of the pages. Learn a real skill. Go for a walk in the city or in the woods and leave your phone on the desk. You do not have to reject technology entirely, but you must use it consciously. Let AI assist you with your schedule, but do not let it do your thinking for you. Let it organize your tasks, but do not let it replace your creativity. Reclaim your right to be beautifully imperfect. Embrace the friction of not knowing the answer immediately. Stare out the window. Let yourself feel bored. Boredom is not the enemy. It is the quiet space where deep thought happens. The next time you face a complex problem, a blank page, or a difficult conversation, don't ask an algorithm for the right words. Ask yourself. Sit in the silence. Let your mind wander. Let it struggle. Let it fail and try again. Because it is in that quiet, difficult, entirely human space where deep thinking is reborn. And it is the only place where you will truly find yourself. But, at the end, perhaps, what do you think?